Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
May I have a Wordle with you? A little wordplay there, and if you've been spending your winter in a warm cave somewhere in the tropics, you might not have a clue what I'm talking about. On the other hand, if you lived your cold and still pandemic-impacted winter indoors in Ohio with little else to do, you know exactly what Wordle is. It's an online puzzle that has gone from 0 players at its launch a few months ago to millions of players worldwide today. You start with 6 rows with 5 letters in each row. The challenge is to come up with the right 5-letter word pre-selected by the game's designers. You guess the top row, then you use information gleaned from that guess and move to the second row, and so on. If you use up all 6 rows and still haven't zeroed in on the correct word, you are a loser, plain and simple. So is there a strategy? Some players go for the vowels first, playing a word like aisle in the first line. Others chase consonants. If a letter you enter turns green, it's in the word and it's in the correct spot in the word. If it turns yellow, it's in the word but in the wrong spot. If little or no help is revealed, you realize you are not going to win this thing on the second line. However, even if the first line yields no letters, that information can be helpful too. At least you know 5 letters that are not in the solution. What sets Wordle apart is this: you only get to play it once a day. Once you've played, you're done until the clock strikes midnight, and today becomes tomorrow. So everyone in the country, and around the world for that matter, has just one shot, and all of them are trying to guess the same 5-letter word you are. There's a code of honor here. It's unspoken, but it goes without saying. Since everybody's chasing the same 5-letter word, you have an obligation to keep the answer to yourself. If you like to play Wordle in the morning, don't go on social media and broadcast the solution to friends and family. That would be like blurting out the punchline as someone else is telling his favorite joke. The puzzle offers a sharing feature which allows the player to post his or her performance without revealing the right answer on social platforms, especially Facebook. You might think that if you used all 6 lines and still didn't solve, you wouldn't want to share the fail, but millions do. There's no shame in it because you might have just 1 letter left to nail down and several possibilities remain. After 2 lines recently, I needed just the second letter in S-blank-I-L-L. I had 4 lines remaining to find the missing letter. Was the solution word still, skill, swill, shill, spill? Whatever it was, I kept guessing wrong until I was out of guesses. I asked a fellow player if he has a Wordle game plan. His simple advice was don't overthink the first line. Just go with whatever floats your boat, he said. Hey, float's a good 5-letter word. I think I'll start with that tomorrow. Is Wordle just the buzz of the moment, a fad that will pass? Maybe, but it's unlikely. The New York Times thought so much of the game it bought it. Wordle can be frustrating and make you feel stupid, but if you manage to correctly guess the solution by the second line, the experience is euphoric, or so I'm told.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.